We vote for them. The players vote for them. It would be easy for us to choose them, but the players, we also need to know how the players view things. And so we vote, the kids vote for them. We tally up the votes, and usually what you just said, those leaders tend to rise to the top anyway. We always make predictions, okay, it's going to be these 4 kids. And usually we're pretty accurate on which 4 kids they're going to be. And you know, the last several years, that's the way it's been. So the kids know the leaders. We do tell them that just because you're not a captain, that doesn't mean you're not a leader. We still need leadership out of everybody. We need leadership, you know, and maybe there's a small group that's doing some sort of drill, and there's not a captain in that group. There's going to be a leader in there. There needs to be a leader in there. Maybe it's senior, maybe it's a junior. Maybe it's a junior that's a starter that steps up and says, hey, we got to get going. Or, hey, we're not working hard enough right now. But, you know, you have to have good leadership. And those kids tend to rise to the top.
At the end of the year, it's really the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen that will elect the captains, 3 captains for the next year. We try and pick them out of our junior class. Typically, we have enough candidates. But if there ever is an incident where we don't have enough, there always are a lot of exceptional people. And then individually, from the day I meet those kids, I try to work on leadership development and identifying, at least in my mind, what I feel, you know, some kids just have natural leadership qualities and endeavor to develop that. I don't limit it to those specific kids, but there are those that definitely grab onto those philosophies and slowly develop that through the 4 years, and that seems to help a lot.
We don't like have the kids vote on a captain, and we don't necessarily appoint captains, but we always have some juniors or seniors that step up as leaders, and then we recognize them as captains at the end of the season. So the coaches will just say, hey, who did you see? We're good leaders, and we work it out that way.
It's interesting because when I first came in, the previous coach was huge in captains. Have to have captains, have to. And I think I talked him out of it for a straight week. And so we've never had captains. When you look at our game and our sport, what is the captain's role? Well, they flip the coin to decide who gets kickoff and what side you start on. And after that, it's really, at the high school level, it really doesn't matter. You know, and so we use our backup goalkeeper to flip the coin because they're the least disrupted in a warm-up. But then what we ask is we ask all of our players to take a leadership role and be unique for each other. Some kids are just natural-born leaders. We graduated 9 seniors this last year, so we've had them on varsity for 4 years, some of them. So we already had a leadership role already. But I feel like if you give it a title, you're asking a couple of things. First off, the person to be capable of holding that title, and second off, the team being capable of being led by a title. And so we've just never, no title, and you just let them go. And I think that's important because it allows somebody who's quiet to step up. It allows somebody who, they're not scared to be a leader all of a sudden because they know everybody can be a leader. Right. So I think that's been important for us.